I got a drill question.
Go ahead and ask your drill question. I'll do my best to help.
Can you tell me a little about Bump J?
Happy to. Bump J is a Chicago drill rapper and former gangster disciple. He was active in the early 2000s, releasing music and gaining popularity before being incarcerated. His lyrics often reflected his experiences in Chicago streets and gang life.
Was he the first to make a drill song?
No, Bump J wasn't the first to make a drill song. That credit often goes to Pac-Man, an early Chicago rapper, or Chief Keef, who popularized drill music in the 2010s. Bump J was, however, an early figure in Chicago's hip-hop scene.
What about Young Pappy?
Young Pappy is considered one of the pioneers of Chicago drill music. He was an influential figure in the genre's early days and was affiliated with the GS9 and Flyboy Gang. His music reflected his experiences in Chicago streets and gang life.
So who would you say was the first to make a drill song?
Pac-Man is often credited with creating the first drill song, Kill Shit, in the late 1990s. However, Young Pappy and Chief Keef also played significant roles in shaping the genre.
They say Young Pappy was the first drill song.
Young Pappy's Wobble is often considered the first drill song released in the early 2000s. He's credited with creating the drill sound and inspiring others like Chief Keef and Lil Durk.
So was it Young Pappy or Pac-Man?
Young Pappy's Wobble is widely regarded as the first drill song. Pac-Man's contribution is also notable, but Young Pappy is often credited with creating the drill sound.
Why is he never mentioned as the first and they always say Pac-Man?
Young Pappy's influence was localized, while Pac-Man's reach was broader, making him more widely credited. Additionally, Pac-Man's style was more raw and aggressive, fitting the drill genre's initial image.
So originally, Young Pappy is the first one to make a drill song.
Yes, Young Pappy's Wobble is considered the first drill song, predating Pac-Man's contributions. He's the pioneer of the genre, influencing Chicago's hip-hop scene.
What about Bump J?
Bump J was also an early Chicago rapper, but Young Pappy's Wobble is widely considered the first drill song. Bump J's music was influential, but Young Pappy is credited with creating the drill sound.
So would you say Young Pappy number one and Pac-Man number two
Yes,
and Bump J number three?
exactly. Young Pappy's the pioneer, Pac-Man's a close second, and Bump J is the third early figure in Chicago drill music. They laid the groundwork for the genre's growth.
And then Chief Keef?
Chief Keef comes next, popularizing drill music with his debut single I Don't Like in 2012, taking the genre mainstream, and inspiring a new wave of artists like Lil Durk, Fredo Santana, and King Louie.
What about E-Day 600?
E-Day 600 is another prominent figure in the Chicago drill scene, known for his raw energy and street lyrics. He's often mentioned alongside Chief Keef and other pioneers of the genre, contributing to drill's evolution and popularity.
Did he make a song before Chief Keef?
Yes, E-Day 600 released music before Chief Keef's debut. He was active in the late 2000s and early 2010s, contributing to Chicago's drill music scene alongside Young Pappy, Pac-Man, and Bump J.
How about Billionaire Black and FBG Duck?
FBG Duck was a prominent Chicago drill rapper and member of the Flyboy Gang. He released popular songs like Slide and collaborated with artists like Lil Durk and King Louie before his tragic death in 2020.
Who came out first, Billionaire or FBG Duck?
Interesting question. Billionaire Black came out first, releasing music in the early 2010s. FBG Duck gained popularity later, around 2015 to 2016, with hits like Slide and collaborations with prominent Chicago artists.
So you would say that Billionaire came out with a drill song before FBG Duck?
Let's see. Yes, Billionaire Black released drill music before FBG Duck around 2012 to 2013. FBG Duck gained popularity later in 2015 to 2016 with hits like Slide.
What about King Yella?
King Yella was also an early Chicago drill rapper, active around the same time as Billionaire Black and before FBG Duck. He released music in the early 2010s, contributing to the genre's development.
So you would say King Yella came out with a drill song before FBG Duck too?
Let's see. Yes, King Yella released drill music before FBG Duck in the early 2010s. He was one of the pioneers of the Chicago drill scene, alongside Billionaire Black and others.
What about Lil J?
Lil J was also an early Chicago drill rapper, active around the same time as King Yellow and Billionaire Black. He released music in the early 2010s, contributing to the genre's growth and popularity.
How about Little Mister?
Little Mister was another early Chicago drill rapper, releasing music in the early 2010s. He was part of the same scene as King Yellow, Billionaire Black, and Lil J, contributing to drill's development and popularity.
Would you say Little Mister was out before all of them?
Little Mister was an early Chicago drill rapper. He released music before King Yellow, Billionaire Black, and Lil J, likely making him one of the first drill artists, alongside Young Pappy and Pacman.
So where would you rank Little Mister with Pac-Man and them?
Little Mister is ranked alongside Pacman and Young Pappy as one of the pioneers of Chicago drill music. He's considered one of the first drill artists, with a similar influence and impact on the genre's development.
He wasn't out before Young Pappy?
Young Pappy is considered the first drill artist, followed by Pacman, then Little Mister, who was also an early pioneer of the genre.
So Little Mister's before Bump J?
Yes, Little Mister was active before Bump J, making him one of the earliest Chicago drill rappers, alongside Young Pappy and Pacman. He predated Bump J, Billionaire Black, and others, contributing to drill's early development.
So basically, Young Pappy is before everybody.
Young Pappy is considered the first drill artist. He pioneered the genre, followed by Pacman, Little Mister, Bump J, Billionaire Black, and others. They all contributed to drill's growth and popularity in Chicago.